this is actually the same pickup that I used to run to Wisconsin to pick up those tires for the Farmall M, that used set of tires that I got a while back. It's in one of the episodes, but anyways, today we're going to go look at a different F20, and this one's actually a little bit older. It's a 1935, but I think it's a little bit better buy. He's asking the same price for it, or I got him negotiated to the same price, but the motor is loose, the clutch is stuck, it doesn't have the PTO extension, but the rear wheels are in a lot better shape. They're cut off steel on 36-inch flat spokes. I think it has F&H front wheels, so if I do end up getting this, I'd probably end up selling those F&H wheels because I think they're a pretty sought after item, because I'd like to put the round spokes on the front. But it does have an oddball air cleaner on it. It's not the factory air cleaner, so I'd have to find one of those. And then it does look like it's missing the belt pulley as well, but not a huge deal. I can always get a belt pulley. So right now we got to go to Menards and return some things I bought for the truck. I put some seven-way round wiring on it because it only had the 4 flat, and then I'm going to put a brake controller in this thing too, but I had to do some research because it didn't have a factory tow package on it. It just had the 4-way flat, so I gotta run some wires for this brake controller. But other than that, the truck's running good. I put a new water pump inlet tube in it because that was part of the coolant leak issue, so that seemed to fix it. Haven't leaked a drop of coolant since, and yeah, it's not overheating. That's good. So we'll run our errands and then we'll continue, guys. As you can see in the rear view, we have something behind us, and a couple things have changed. It is not a 35, I believe it is a 38. It's got a 6-digit serial number, but I'll have to run that when I get set this thing on top here. I got my nice little tripod. Flat tire, it ain't like it's gonna roll all that green anyway. This year, hammered on? Yeah. Alright guys, here we are. The F20. And a couple of things about it. I thought it had 36-inch rear wheels, but it's got 38s on it. It is missing the brake drum for this side. It has the PTO extension, but I'm pretty sure this was homemade. Maybe. It has the Easy Ride seat, or comfort seat, hand crank. The inside of the gas tank looks good. There is a homemade version of the Spark Advance. It's got the F4 magneto on it. But this has some interesting, like I said, it's got a Farmall A, B, and C air cleaner, I believe. But it's got some interesting features on here. The serial number on the frame is 16675, but the serial number on the tag and on the side of the motor is 123374. So that leads me to believe that the chassis is probably a 35 or so, 34, 35, and the motor is a later model motor. So that is what I'm thinking on that. The motor block, or the engine block, like I had stated previously, does have a crack in it, I think. It may be a casting flaw, but I'm pretty sure it's a crack. The carburetor, the guy said he did rebuild it, but he's never had this tractor running. He replaced the manifold on it, so it's got a brand new manifold. It does have the V-belt drive fan on it and crankshaft pulley. And I believe if it was a 35 like he originally thought, at least the motor, I believe it would have the flat belt on it still. I've pulled the covers off the crankcase and looked inside, and everything looks really clean. So let me take the camera out of the mount and I'll try to get a little bit better view, but you can't really see very well with it being so dark in there, but it looks really clean. Let's see if I shake the rod here, and the rod doesn't seem to have any play in it. The cam looks really good in there, so that's a good sign. Everything in the inside looks good. He did say that the clutch is stuck, and it is for sure stuck. There's pretty much zero movement in the pedal. He gave me a service manual with it, and also what the heck am I thinking of here? He gave me the oh, I can't remember what I was thinking of. Oh, a decal kit. He gave me a full decal kit with it. It is missing the radiator cap, but again, not a huge deal. I've got this plate on here now to cover it up. And I'm thinking for rear tires, because I have that spare set I bought for the M, I'm going to put those on my M since I use that for loader work. And I'm going to take the ones off the M and put them on here, I think, temporarily, just to get me by. So the front wheels, it's got a cut-off steel on one side, and the other side is F&H, adjustable. So that is, from what I'm told, that seems to be a pretty desirable wheel. So I'll probably sell that and try to get round spokes for the front. It's missing the belt pulley, but I was talking to my friend here, and he told me, why don't you go get that other one and we'll use it for parts. You know, if we got to take the block out of that one and swap all the parts, the internals from this one, and put it in that one, so be it. And that's I don't know, it's really hard to turn down that offer when somebody's offering you free storage and telling you to go get another tractor, right? Really difficult. We'll have to see what happens, and whatever I don't use off that one, I'd of course be selling and then parting out, and we'd go from there. But there it is. There it is. It doesn't have foot brakes. It's got the hand brake on it, and the brake on the one side here does work. So on this side, this is your PTO engagement lever, PTO and belt pulley. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty darn clean. So, but I'd be willing to bet somebody took the entire engine clutch assembly from another F20 and put it in this chassis. So I'm going to have to look up the serial number here, 16675, and then I'll have to look up 123374 and see where exactly these serial numbers are lining up. And it sounds like I've got a combination of two different tractors already, but there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this little ride and this surprise. It was a surprise to me too, and who knows, we may be taking a ride, another ride in the future to get that other one. So until next time, stay tuned and keep watching. And I'll think of I'm still trying to think of a way to do a giveaway. So stay tuned, guys. Take care. Hey guys, I almost forgot. I just got home, got done unloading the truck, and I got a couple things for free from a couple friends of mine. The first thing is this wooden fruit crate. It says Boy Blue on it. Flowers, I'm guessing. I can't read the rest of it. But this crate, it's probably 12 by 18 by 12 deep. I'm going to use this as my oil can and tool holder on the platform that I'm going to build for the F20. So that's the first thing I got. Now the second thing, I got to give a shout out to John, my coworker John. Thanks for the wooden crate. The second thing I got is about 50 feet of, I'm guessing this is about 1-inch rope. So I got 50 feet or so of that. I'm not sure what I'll use it for, but free rope is free rope. I also got a free trouble light. So that may come in handy. And the last thing that I got is a free air compressor with, I think, at least 25 feet of hose. But this is a Sanborn, and it's a 230 volt 12 amp twin cylinder motor. I don't know too much about it other than the person I got it from. Special thanks to Ron. He's the person that gave me the trouble light and the rope as well. Special thanks to him. I don't really know much about it other than it was given to him by a neighbor because he got a new one. So this is a 3-horse 9.8 cubic feet at 40 psi. So this is going to be a huge addition to the shop. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I know that it's got a goofy, the old style 220 plug on it, or 240, whatever you want to call it. So I may have to convert this to a different style plug, otherwise I'm going to have to look at Menards or whatever other home improvement store to see what I can get. But I forgot I got to start the grill here. So I better do that if I want to grill some meat. So yeah, it's been a good week. We got a free truck, we got a free air compressor, free trouble light, a nice crate to use for our oil cans, and this is was my grandfather's oil can, and I forget the brand name, but I know it's on here. Oh, there it is. Plunge Oiler Company, I think it says. Minneapolis, Minnesota. But that's going to be my oiler for the F20. I usually use it for, when I'm drilling into steel and I'm cooling drill bits with it, so that'll be for the F20. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I apologize for forgetting to mention this earlier, but stay tuned for future episodes. And yeah, it's been a good week. Hope you guys enjoyed it.